So, there's 2 days to go until I fly out to Milan to speak at the CFO Summit. And I'm getting to the stage of getting quite nervous about it. And I had a bit of a sleepless night last night. It was quite humid here in the south of England last night, and I was lying awake, unable to sleep. And as these things go, I lay awake thinking about all the things that I had to worry about for the speech, and all the things that could go wrong, all the arrangements, and that kind of thing. And as things go, at 2:30 in the morning when you're lying awake, you make some random connections, and my connection was with risk management of all things. And I started thinking, risk management's kind of a key part of what we do in finance and in business. And it's one of those things I think some people see as a bit of a dark art, a bit of a mysterious thing, not something most people in finance want to get involved in. But actually, it's one of those key skills, I think, that you start to do intuitively throughout your life as you do various things and you take on various challenges. Because I guess the point about risk management is all about what are you worried about and what are you going to do about it. That's what it all comes down to in the end. So if I took a risk management approach to my talk in Milan in 2 days' time, I'd be thinking, what am I worried about? I lay there worrying about last night, was I going to remember my iPhone charger? Had I converted my currency? What if the flight didn't arrive on time? Had I booked the taxi correctly for the right time? What sort of baggage should I take? And what if my presentation didn't work on the in the auditorium on the computer there? What if people didn't like my talk? And all those kind of things. Well, if you take a risk management approach, you list out all those things that you're worried about, all the things that could go wrong, and then for each of those you say, is it a thing really worth worrying about? Is it material? What's the likely impact of these things going wrong? And what can I do about them? Is there any way of preventing things going wrong? And so you develop an action plan that helps you and reduces the nervousness around things and the risk of things going wrong. And that's the same as we do in business with risk management. Basically, we list out all the things that we're worried could go wrong, and then we assess them, how bad they are, how likely they are, and then we develop an action plan to reduce risk in some ways, embrace it in other ways, so that we maximize business performance. But that's the key thing. With all these things in risk management, you have to do it in terms of an objective. So for risk management in business, I think the key thing is to remember that it's all to do with the risk to business performance. And therefore you start to see whether things are material in terms of their impact on business performance, and you can develop an action plan that helps you help the business to perform better. So that's my thought for the day from 2:30 this morning. I hope it's benefited you, and if that sparks any thoughts with you and comments and questions, do add them and get a discussion going, and it'll be good to engage. But for now, that's all from me. I'll see you hopefully again tomorrow. Bye.